Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tyrone Southern's cooking back at you today with another video. All right, what we gonna be doing here? We growed up on blackberry doobie, y'all. Yeah, we growed up on some of that though. But I'm gonna make a blackberry cobbler. I might come back later on and make a blackberry doobie. But we're gonna do the cobbler first. So what we got going on in front of us, we got some butter, we got some sugar, we got some all-purpose flour, we got pineapple juice. You can use apple juice instead of pineapple juice. It brings the intensify and brings the sweetness and stuff out the berries. But we got 3 pounds of berries. So we're going to use 3 pounds of berries instead of 2 pounds. So the recipe that we have is actually for 2 pounds of berries. So the 2 pounds actually call for a stick of butter. So we adding another pound of berries. So we're going to add a half a stick of butter. And it calls for a half a cup of flour. So we're going to add 3/4 cup of flour. It calls for 2 cups of sugar. We're going to stay at 2 cups of sugar. We ain't going no further than that. And we also have nutmeg, cinnamon, and vanilla extract. And we got our salt. So what we're going to go ahead and do now, we're going to go ahead and rinse our berries off. Then we're going to go ahead and get our butter melted. All right, y'all, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get our butter going. That's melting. All right, y'all, our butter coming along pretty good. This is my favorite pot here. I don't want nobody leaving no comments about my pot. I got other good pots if I want to cook in, but I like cooking in this pot as well. So, just to kill your comment. We got our butter melt, so we're going to add us a little flour a little bit at a time. We'll add a little bit at a time. This is our thickness to thicken up our sauce. That's what we got going on here. That's what we got going on here, y'all. Alright, we're going to stir this up right here for a little bit. Turn our stove down just a little bit. We're going to stir this up. Alright, we still stirring it. Now we're going to do this for about a minute and a half, y'all. About a minute and a half. Then we're going to start adding our pineapple juice. We're going to add a little bit in there. We're going to stir it. Now you can see how it's going to thicken up. We're going to add some more in there. We're going to add 3 cups in there all together. We're going to get 3 cups in here all together. Make sure if you use pineapple juice, make sure you shake your juice up. Because all that flavor all this flavor and stuff sinks at the bottom. It's our 3rd cup of pineapple juice. We're going to put the rest of that in. Turn our stove back up a little bit. All right, we're going to go ahead and add some sugar. If you're going to make the recipe that I'm making, you have to, it's going to call for 3 cups of sugar. But I'm only gonna use 2 cups of sugar, because I added another bag to it. Y'all know how I am about all that sugar. Y'all been watching my channel. All right, we got some nutmeg. We're going to go ahead and put in here. We're going to add our vanilla extract in here last. We got some cinnamon we're going to put in here as well. Now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna stir this up and go ahead and put our little, we're gonna put some salt in there too. Now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna stir this here up. Get all this here mixed up in here. Just as so. We're gonna get ready to put our berries in a little bit. And not only that, the berries gonna make water too. Turn that down some. All right, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start adding us some berries in here. Trying to freeze up on me. Gonna let this cook down some, y'all. We're gonna let this boil for about 6 or 7 minutes. All right, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and add some vanilla extract in here. Put it in at the last. That's enough of that. That's about a tablespoon. Go ahead and get that stirred in. All right, we finna take this off. Put it in our, now we're finna make our topping. Go ahead and turn the stove off for this right here. All right, for our topping, we got 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of flour, all-purpose flour. We got 1 cup of milk. So we're gonna go ahead and mix our flour with our milk. No, not with our milk, with our sugar. Go ahead and stir that on up. We're gonna go ahead and add our milk. Just like so. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna stir this on up. Just like so. 1, 1, 1. So now we're finna go ahead and get our berries. All right, y'all, we're going to go ahead and we're going to spray this with some non-stick spray. All right, y'all, we got our berries. We're going to go ahead and we're going to hold this on in here. Like so. Yep, we're going to get that all out of there, too. We're going to get all that on out of there, too. All right, y'all, we're going to go ahead and put our topping on. Now, we got to beat this topping up. So I see lumps in here. I got to beat this up some more. All right, y'all, we're going to go ahead and we're going to try to get our topping on this right here. We're going to need all this topping here. We're going to need all this here. Let me get me a spatula and get all that out of there. It's going to probably cook over some, so I'm going to have me a tray up under it. All right, we're going to go ahead and put this in the oven on 350. We'll be back. We got our cobbler. It done came out the oven. It's been out the oven for about 15 minutes, y'all. We just been letting it sit up here and cool. So we're gonna cut us a little bit of this dough out here. And we're gonna get us a dip of it. And see what we got going on. Oh, it's still warm. We're gonna get us some of this here and see what we got going on. Oh yeah. Oh, it's juicy too. It's still juicy, y'all. Yes, sir. Good and juicy. Yes, sir. That's what we got here, y'all. Woo, woo. I'm wasting stuff everywhere. I got to clean up, y'all. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got so many scoops. I ain't know what kind of scoop I was going to use, y'all. So we're going to do him now. Yes, sir. Look at him. That's what we got, y'all. We got us a spoon here. We're going to see what's going on here. It's still too hot to eat, y'all. It's still too hot. Good Lord have mercy. It's still too hot, y'all. Yes, sir. But this is what we got, y'all. All right, y'all. Y'all enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel. Put a thumbs up. Share it with your friends. Oh, yeah. Before I forget, it's not all-purpose flour. It's sun-rising flour. To do the topping, it's sun-rising flour, not all-purpose flour. I made a mistake earlier. Sun-rising flour to make this topping. One cup of sun-rising flour, 1 cup of sugar, and 1 cup of milk. Everybody have a blessed day. Peace.